This is 1005 East Hamlet, Sean Logan's house, the epidemic COVID-19 virus. This is the epidemic where people bus dropped me off, and also the GTA service dropped me off at City Hall, and then dropped me off. People dropped me off at 1005 East Hamlet. And doing the water, the maintenance, John Deere, lawnmower, and also it's bagging, weeding, throwing the back of the red Nissan, packaging and setting it off and dumping it at the across the street with the water lines, the piping, the lumber, the fence line, and also the Jim Logan, grandfather at 7645 11th Street, which is Mormon Church, LDS Church, and also the Mormon Church in Moses Lake, Washington, on, of course, Potato, which is called Division. This service is in Rupins at CDL license A and B. That's Kathy at People Bus. We have, you got to be 130, 140 pounds, and you got to run, do cardiovascular programs, run, exercise. You got to be in California State, be at Cal Poly University, be at the Amtrak station, be at the post, be at the military San Diego, US, and also the service military base here in Yakima. And you got to walk into Secretary Kim Wayman's office, walk into the governor's office, and then walk into the Senate office in California, and then Secretary Kim Wayman office in Olympia, walk into the office of the governor's office in Olympia, and then walk into Nancy Pelosa's office, which is the Senate office in San Luis Obispo, California. Sacramento, capital of San Francisco, and Sacramento, the capital state of California, for the Senate office, administration office, City Hall, administration, civic centers, baseball fields, the softball fields, the football, NFL, AFC fields, Cal State Park, and so forth. All kinds of increments. Baseball, it's a big baseball. San Francisco Giants, and also the San Francisco 49ers, and also the baseball team as well. The cardiovascular program they got, and also the update services they got. Everyone's doing the updating, partaking for the service of equipment and building the baseball field, which is fast pitch, slow pitch, curve ball, and drop ball, and all those ERA services and pitching all those balls at the duration time, all that time has paid off. As you can see, this is Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington. He's the prosecutor of Washington State. He has no contentions against me pitching the ball at 190 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. This is the baseball field here in Lions Park in Othello, Washington. Cardiovascular, you run, exercise, do a pull-up bar, do sit-ups, machines, and you have a obstacle course on the highway at Sunny Farms. There's an obstacle course at Sunny Farms. You go to Sunny Farms, Highway 17, 395, that goes to Spokane, Seattle, and then goes up to Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick. It goes to Mesa, and it goes to Connell, and then it goes into Pasco, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, and also the services they got. People do. That's Kathy. CDL license A, B, chauffeur's license $75 plus $450. The CDL license and services, that's another. All it is testing, and those certifications and services that you do on your testing, you do that inside the Department of Licensing, which is in Kennewick, and also in Freda, and also in Moses Lake, which is Mr. Vasquez, Mr. and Mrs. Vasquez. So when you pitch that ball, the increments, when you have that service of Mrs. Carol J. Benzel, the judge here in Othello, Washington. Carol J. Benzel, 509-488-3935. That's 425 East Main Street, Suite 400, Othello, Washington, 99344. Phone number is 509-488-3935. Now, you think your water bills, your electricity bills, online services, your water bills, your Vista utility bills, and also your POD bills, your service, you're panicking. You can go online, go at the City Hall, get online, and take your laptop and your system and download it on you got a online system, internet service you can use. It's City Hall, guest. and you have that downloaded, and you do your payment right off the bat. In increments on that, you don't have to pad it. The COVID-19 virus, that's another thing. That's .gov. You can go online with that. Social Security Office has the COVID-19 gov/online. You got the governor's office, the governor's phone number. Even if you walk to Governor's or Patty Murray, Senator Cantwell's office, that's the COVID gov/ like the Social Security Office in Kennewick, Richland, or Kennewick, and also the Kennewick services they got at Kennewick on Klamath, Gage, it's on Klamath, Cincinnati now. 8131 Klamath, Cincinnati. So it's going to be over with by shortly. This is going to be blown over pretty much shortly. The weather and services you can have barbecue, you're outing, you're separated, you can run, exercise, pull-ups, you can cardiovascular program, you can go swimming in the Doration Aquatic Center. That'd be the Gold's Gym, and those services will be open shortly, very shortly. You don't seem to be misdevious or be in panic mode where your bills, accessories, or billing. You can go online. Billing inquiries online immediately can be taken care of. There should be no discrepancies on that. As you can see the baseball field, as you can see the baseball, the first base, second base, the planting and platforms, they've engineered major updates. They have soil parked over here and just lay out all the formatted areas. As you can see, this is the 4th of July event where they have the lots are put in and spot, and they carry out the increments and the services for 4th of July increments. They have the finales of 4th of July events down here at the stage here. So they're going to fix all that up, have the taxpayers' money increments and process and due process, as you can see, and have this taken care of immediately. And that's Carol J. Benzel, the city of Othello. Carol J. Benzel is the judge here in Othello, Washington. And she does practice Richville, Washington, 99169, 210 West Broadway, P.O. Box 187, Richville, Washington, 99169. That's Dixon. That's Carol Benzel. Carol Benzel takes care of those places because Jay Felice and Mrs. Rodriguez moderate that situation along with the staff member, as you can see, YouTube, Facebook, and their services and the increments of their services. Mr. Brandon West was contacted by Mr. McKenna Law Firm in Olive in Moses Lake, Washington. I have no citation, no tickets, no proof of anything. He asked me what happened. My random rights wasn't arrested. I don't know what I'm arresting for. Kind of confused. I'm crossing the street. I'm on the sidewalk. Have no warrants from arrest. I say warrants from arrest. So Mrs. Carol, the People bus dropped me off. I got CDL license, AAB license, Department license, and Mr. Vasquez. I have no ID, nothing. This officer just takes all the information, my credit cards, and information from me. I got to go to Social Security office, get a new Social Security card, new duplicate of my driver's license, CDL, military ID, and have this given to the Social Security office so I can write this off in service of this information that is false. It's pretty much stealing identity and services, active UBI, and that's Kim Wayman, Secretary Nancy Pelosi, and the services that they got going on in California, since you can run, exercise, and have an awesome figure because you're not obese, overweight, and you can pass your physical. Your CDL, driver's permits, or services you have to pass your physical. You have to read and write and run long distance period of time. And that duration, your physical and your out services for your blood test, every month, your blood test has to be turned in and confront Mr. Andy Miller, the prosecutor of Kennewick. And the prosecutor of Grant County is Dano and Garth. Jennifer, she is the secretary. Larissa Perez, Human Resources, Grant County, Moses Lake, Washington. Freda Courthouse. Mr. Wallace and Mr. Wallace, Tabler Wallace, attorney at law. That's Kenneth, Chadwick, and also Natalie. And their service, Reagan, and their services for that $10,000 retainer, holding all those assets and services for the full amount to make sure everything is taken care of in full. Now, this is Othello Lions Park, and this is Sean Logan's house. Of course, this service will be downloaded. We got different angles, different angles of the situation here in Othello, Washington. We got the tapered off, the playground center taped off still with cones everywhere. We got the skateboard arena available, but the pull-up running exercises and activities is pretty well at hand. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty well at hand. I really think that the services here fellow, the conference call and services we have at the BENZEL, that's what I see in the future. It looks real good.